And we begin with a wildfire alert and top federal officials on the ground in Northern California, where 48 people are now confirmed dead in the state's deadliest and most destructive wildfire in history, as families wait to learn if their homes are still standing or reduced to piles of ash. Search crews are still uncovering bodies as they pick through the scorched remains of neighborhoods, including the town of Paradise. At last report, hundreds of people were still missing. Families have been searching for loved ones at evacuation centers, posting photos and handwritten letters on bulletin boards. This note reads, "Chris, I hope you're okay. Sean Jr. is very worried about you." Here in Southern California, officials say they found a body in the burn zone of that wildfire that has been scorching the Malibu area. If confirmed, it would be the fire's third known victim. Take a look at this, a surveillance camera capturing the final moments of a house in Malibu as the wildfire closed in last week, embers swirling in the wind. The homeowner told our Fox station KTTV he got his family out safely with just the clothes on their backs, but the house they just remodeled months ago is gone. As firefighters battle to get the upper hand, other fires have been flaring up, including this one in San Bernardino County, east of Los Angeles. These dramatic images are from late last night, people rushing to escape as walls of flames came close to neighborhoods. We have Team Fox coverage. Our chief correspondent Jonathan Hunt is live in Malibu. First to Claudia Cowan, reporting live from what's left of the Northern California town of Paradise. Claudia.
Trace, with the death toll climbing ever higher, the big question is how many more victims will be found. Butte County officials just released an updated list of those missing, the names of 98 people, almost all of them elderly, who have not been seen since this fire started last week. Among the dead, 48-year-old Jesus Fernandez of Concow. He's being remembered as a considerate neighbor and a loving father. And 63-year-old Ernie Foss was a San Francisco native who perished along with his beloved dog outside his home here in Paradise. Right now, Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke is meeting with first responders, hearing about the grim search underway for more victims. A small army of coroner recovery teams, chaplains, and 100 members of the National Guard searching every piece of property as quickly and as thoroughly as possible, because the one thing they don't want is for someone to come across human remains once the evacuation is lifted. Still no word on when that will happen. The not knowing about their loved ones or their homes, coupled with this very unhealthy air, adding to the anxiety for 52,000 evacuees. Many shelters are filled to capacity, leaving those with nowhere else to go camping in parking lots.
I'm at Walmart parking lot. I'm in this tent right here, and went from owning a house to living in a tent.
We did get notice that we lost everything. It's very disheartening to know you're homeless.
There's a lot of questions about the road ahead. You know, it's pretty uncertain right now about how to proceed for most people. So we're just trying to walk through this one day at a time at this point.
Nearly 6,000 firefighters now have the campfire 35% contained. Video taken from a drone shows most of the city in ashes, but it's important to note the hospital, high school, city hall, and several department stores did not burn. Those buildings will serve as symbols of hope and endurance as Paradise strives to rebuild. It's a long road to recovery for these folks, Trace.
It is indeed. Claudia Cowan, yeoman's work all week long. Thank you for that. Claudia Cowan live for us in Paradise, California.